Again, we don't hear about this in the West. I've never heard of this wall, never heard of the refugee camps, never heard of the settlements. And now to be here and to see, it's just mind-boggling.
After all these years, I realized that people are people no matter where you are. And I think that has been one of the biggest things for myself, seeing that everything I've heard about Palestinians is wrong.
I found out about this trip through a PCPJ conference in Cleveland, Tennessee, and was quite interested to see firsthand what's going on here.
It's one thing to talk about it from books, and it's another to say, I've met these people, I've been there, and I know what they're going through.
Down this road is a home where a Palestinian family was evicted and had to move out so that another family, an Israeli family, could move into the home. And now they're living in a tent across the street. 7 houses that the people have been evicted from.
This particular family was actually told that you have like 15 minutes to get out of your house. We looked at the house. It was very nice on the outside. I'm sure it's on the inside as well. And they were told, you got to get out. And they moved out as much of their stuff that they could in 15 minutes. And when they got it all outside, then they're telling us that the Israeli forces, and then also the people that were with the Israeli forces, took all their furniture. You know, just literally just stole it before them, and they couldn't say nothing. The soldiers let them have what they wanted to have. Well, I saw that because, you know, I have property back home. And I have children and grandchildren, and I'm thinking, what would I do if someone was to come in and say, you've got 15 minutes to get off your property and to get out by gunpoint? I mean, I could understand that. I know what I paid for my property. I know what I went through to get that.
So I thought I knew a lot, or at least had an idea of like the injustices here. I guess, yeah, I had an idea. But being here and seeing everything, it's just like so much worse than I ever expected, actually.
More questions are coming up than answers here.
I've been challenged to unlearn some things. That's a difficult process. I came on this trip to learn, but I think the opposite has transpired. I've had to unlearn some things about my theology, to be able to be open-minded enough to hear these pastors and worship with these people and not just think they're all terrorists and killers.
But here is a people that know Jesus Christ. That has spoken to me. That has changed me in my perspective. That has really been a great blessing to me.
At one time I was afraid. Afraid to fly, one. And number two, I had always heard that the Palestinians were terrorists. And then it was just like a curtain had been down, was raised, and all of a sudden the fear was gone. And I got so excited about coming, I couldn't see straight. So God took the fear away, and here I am.
Let the kingdoms of this world fall down. Let the kingdoms of this world fall down. May the eyes of all men see that you alone are King. Let the kingdoms of this world fall down. Hallelujah. Long live King Jesus forever. Hallelujah. Long live King Jesus forever. Let the kingdoms in our lives fall down. Let the kingdoms in our lives fall down.
All my life I have heard that your spirit will correspond with the other person's spirit. and you will know them by their love one for another. But yesterday morning at the church, I felt at home. I was at home. The Spirit was there. You could feel the Spirit of God come down. The people were warm. They were friendly, shaking your hands. And it was just like being with your brothers and sisters.
You had asked me about what is the one difference or the one thing that has impacted me, that's made a one difference in my life since I've been here. And that difference has been the genuineness, the trueness of the Palestinian Christians that I have never heard of, I didn't know existed. And because now I see them, I hear them, that has not skewed my issues concerning Israel, but it has impacted me to be able to look now and say, there are a people in this land other than Israel that do love God.
Let the walls within our